Hi everyone, this is Dr. Justin Batey, Operations Management Faculty here at the Jack Welch Management Institute. Today I wanted to take just a couple of minutes out of your day and give you a high-level overview of inventory management, and how this fits into the general scheme of what you're studying here in operations. So when we think about inventory management, we think about two decisions that an operations manager has to think of from a broad perspective: when to order and how much to order. Our objective of inventory management is to strike the best balance between our investment and customer service. So we know that if we purchase inventory, purchase products, that takes our cash, turning it into inventory, and we're waiting now to turn it into cash again, just at a greater return. How does that tie into customer service? Well, we know that if we have plenty of inventory always available, our customers are never going to have to wait long. When they come in, they're going to be able to place their order, get their order quickly. Delivery times, if it's shipping type of order, will be quick, and customer service should be expedient because of the nature of us having inventory readily available. If we have a lower investment and don't have as much inventory on hand, then that impacts customer service through impacting delivery time. So again, think about this as when to order. When do we order so that we have the right amount at the right time for the right customer so that they don't have to wait any longer than expected, and how much to order so that we manage our cash investment as we move our money into inventory and wait for it to return back into our money again. When we're thinking about holding inventory and managing inventory, we want to make sure we're aware of the following costs: holding costs, ordering cost, and setup cost. We know that holding costs are going to be the costs that we encounter from carrying the inventory over time: storage, electricity, energy, equipment, individuals that are in charge of inventory control and counting, anything that's associated with the expense of carrying that inventory. Ordering cost is something that we want to manage because we don't want to incur these all the time. Oftentimes there will be delivery fees. There may be minimum orders that are required that we may not necessarily require all of that inventory, but we have to place a higher than needed order because of the minimum order required. And those are things that we want to avoid by ensuring that we're not having to place them too frequently, that we're not running out of our inventory too frequently and incurring unnecessary ordering costs. Same with setup costs. The cost to prepare a machine or process to prepare to produce an order. That correlates significantly with setup time and can really impact and kind of eat into our profits when we're working in a product-based environment. Types of inventory, let's kind of just take a brief look at this. Raw material inventory, we know that this is materials that we have purchased that we're waiting and is sitting to be converted into the end product, has not gone through the manufacturing process. Raw materials. We have work in process inventory. It's no longer raw materials, but it's not a finished product yet, but it's in the process right now. MROs, maintenance, repair, and operating materials, important for us to have, and we have to be able to have plenty of these and just enough to be able to sustain our continuity of the operations. And of course, finished goods inventory, end items and products that are ready to be sold. One of the key metrics that we look at as operations managers is inventory turnover or inventory turns. Key metric in inventory management, that means a number of times that the inventory is turned or replaced during a time period, usually in a year. For example, if we're running in a 12-month cycle, how many times did we completely deplete our inventory and replace it? Twice? 3 times? 4 times? That's a number that we want to be able to accurately estimate. More turns equals better inventory management, which translates to a high rate of throughput and conversion of sales to cash. So we know if we're running out frequently of our inventory on hand, or we're converting it to cash pretty frequently, which is fine. Companies that are managed well, typically, especially those that have TPS and lean implemented, they typically exhibit high inventory turnover. One of the things that we have to mention, though, is that it's productive and profitable inventory turnover. It's not simply because you had bad buying habits and inaccurate purchasing estimates and are just simply running out and then having to experience ordering and setup costs that are unnecessary over and over again. I hope this kind of gives you a broad overview of inventory management for the week, how it kind of ties into the real world operations manager life. Good luck, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Take care.